Systems thinking is a discipline for seeing the whole rather than just the parts, and for understanding how things fit together and change over time. So understanding the interconnectedness of the work and the actions that bring us together, the power of collecting efforts, really brings us hope today and brings us together at this event. Climate change offers a unique opportunity because it's the first time in human history that all nations face a common problem.
And from the crew of Apollo 8, we close with good night, good luck, a Merry Christmas, and God bless all of you on the good Earth.
This photo is called Earthrise, and it was taken in 1968 during the Apollo 8 lunar mission. And this was a really impactful photo at the time because it showed our vast and powerful Earth as actually just a small and delicate and finite planet. And this helped realize that we really need to protect it.
A lot of people have a hard time seeing that climate change is affecting our day-to-day lives. They see it as something distant. But the reality is that climate change is already here. Our air, our oceans, our forests are already being compromised. These aren't just social media events. We've already seen the fires in California to the hurricanes in the Caribbean.
And when I think about that, I think about climate change and how the now is probably the most important part of where we are, right? Because we can't change the past. We're living on what happened in the past. And in the future, it's still undecided. We still don't know what's going to happen. But if we plan for the now, if we plan for the future, and everything that we can do to stem the tide of emissions, we can actually make a difference. But we're at the precipice. Time is short. There's not a lot of it left.
I know, like Sophie, I've struggled a lot with climate anxiety and depression and doomism. Public officials aren't doing anything. The companies aren't doing anything. How are we ever going to change this? And being able to critically reflect on my own thought processes and feelings have allowed me to show up more presently in these climate spaces, alongside learning about the amazing initiatives that students and teachers and just people across the world have done that have deeply changed their local ecosystems. It's very inspiring.
Coral, blushing.
It gets absorbed into the water and it stays there. The water has a memory. It remembers what you did.
We at MIT have a lot of resources available, not just to MIT students, but to K through 12 more generally. And that got me really excited about potentially developing a high school curriculum that was based on MIT resources and based on MIT research. That all came together to what we call CATE, so Climate Action Through Education. It's a interdisciplinary high school curriculum that's science-based, standards-based, and modular. And most importantly, it's free.
There are so many ways to get involved. That could be starting a community garden. They can be great community hubs, great learning spaces. That could include advocating to your local or your state government. They're super accessible a lot of times, and that's a really great way to get your voice heard.
And that's where you all come in, not just as future scientists, but as educators and activists, policymaker engineers, and informed citizens. Because climate action isn't just about technology, it's about collaboration and community.
There is an important emotional dimension that I want to highlight, and it's the importance of love. Falling in love with knowledge, falling in love with learning, with action, and with the people you work with.
So it's days like this, the Day of Climate, that is just a small stepping stone in actually solving this worldwide dilemma. And I look at all you kids, because unfortunately the old guys like me are not going to be able to do it. But I trust that you will be able to do it.
I want everybody to close their eyes. Imagine that we're all on the same team. And the game is on the line. So we're not just playing for ourselves, we're playing for the next generation. Open your eyes. Who is willing to do what it takes to win? This is the city of champions, right? So I think we should all take responsibility and carry a championship mindset in our environment. It starts with us, and we can start a global movement in the future. Let's stand together, united in our purpose, with unwavering commitment. The time to act is now. Thank you.